Hi friends! I want to apologize. I have been gone for 2 weeks now, ish, sort of, and I haven't uploaded. And I wanted to say I'm really sorry for being a bad friend to all my friends out there because that's not cool. I should pre-film videos so that when things come up, I can upload them and still be present in YouTube landia. I was almost getting sick. If you live with kids, it's like a non-stop cycle. So one kid got sick, and then I almost got sick, and then the other kid got sick, and then my husband got sick, and then it was just like bleh. And then I ended up switching rooms, so all my filming stuff is in boxes. So I brought you guys here to my bathroom. We're in my bathroom because we are going to wash brushes today. I hate washing brushes. I didn't hate it before. I used to love washing my brushes back when I owned like 10, but now that I own an audacious amount, I'm not a big fan of washing my brushes. I'm really not. So what I do a deep clean. I try every other week, if not once a month for sure. And otherwise, something like what's going on my face right now, I start breaking out. So here, here. I got all kinds of homies partying up on this face right now. So what I do on a normal day-to-day is I like to do a daily brush cleaner. So this is one that I get in Sephora. Let me show you some stuff that I would use, but I saw something today when I went to Walmart and I was like, ugh. And so I got it. So let me show you what I normally use. So like this guy right here, the Beauty Blender Cleanser Solid. It's really good. I like it a lot, but it would run out really fast. And then Sephora came out with one and I got this guy. This is the Solid Brush Cleaner. It's just as good and probably a lot cheaper than this one. And it came with this thing that has some dry soap residue to kind of put in the cap and like swirl it around with the soap and stuff. And that was really cool. But prior to all that, I used this. I loved using this on my brushes, and I never had a problem with my bristles breaking. I never had a problem with like residue on them, nothing. And because it has the olive oil, it maintained them soft. Now, I would not recommend using the blue one, the green one, or any of the other ones. And I have this in a tin. This is a bar of soap. I know what the package looks like. I just can't remember off the top of my head what it's called, but I know it has tea tree oil. So the tea tree oil, the soap would like get all the residue off, and then the tea tree oil is really good for like acne and stuff like that. But I'll put it somewhere here. All these things came out because my hands are dry to begin with. They're kind of crackly right now. And putting soap and then swirling it around when you have a lot of brushes can get taxing, even if it is the most like best for your hands or softer hands or whatever. It still gets kind of taxing. So it was back in the day when like Line Sigma for brushes came out with this like silicone glove, which is like an oven mitt with like little nubs, but that's like $30. So then I decided, well, why don't I just buy like a little oven grip thing like this, and it's all covered in soap. And so I would just put it like this, hold it like a taco, like this, and then wet my brush, put some soap, and like swirl it around. But my hands would still get wet and dry and all this other stuff. So I'm at Walmart, totally getting something different, but I can't not go look at the makeup stuff. And then I saw this thing. So it is the Real Techniques Brush Cleansing Palette. So this is what it looks like. And I was like, ooh, that's so cool, because I can slip it and it has like these edges so that the water doesn't go all over. And granted, my hand might still get wet, but at the very least not as wet as my oven grip thing. So hopefully this will work out for me. It did come with 2 little packets, the little free trials of the brush cleansing gel. I've never used this before, but I'm going to today. And I am going to show you how I do this. Here's a little packet. I wash my brushes with cold water. According to the packaging, it says that these are for large brushes. These little plus signs are for medium brushes, and that these are for eye brushes. It has this nice little handle thing. It says Real Techniques. Why not start with a Real Techniques brush, right? Right. So I usually wet my brush, but I'm going to squeeze some of the soap in there. Do that and clean. There's still product in there. It could be the cleansing gel. It smells good though. It smells really nice. Let's go with tried and true. And I'm going to clean a totally different brush that I've used foundation with. So let's see how my Dawn soap does. Still some product in there. Let me grab another foundation brush. See, it's all gunky and gross. I'm going to go with Old Faithful. And then some soap. Let's wet the brush. And like I said, I'm a beast. Sometimes I can't just hold it down. I need to like scrub in there. Man, this stuff's it's hard. See, so it's going to take some work. I'll BRB. I'm not pulling my bristles, I'm just squeezing them to squeeze all the excess water. I feel like my brushes are singing, ain't nobody do best me, I'm just so fresh and clean. Don't you think I'm so sexy, I'm just so fresh and clean. So let's see how things like this beauty blender do. So I do dampen it, and then I just kind of like throw it in there. Kind of scared. I'm going to use this middle side. I don't know if it's made, because I'm afraid that these ones are going to rip holes in it. To be honest, I very rarely would use my other contraption pot holder thing to clean my beauty blenders. I would just kind of like rub it in this. Super gross, because if I'm going to use a beauty blender and I'm going to dampen it, then I'm going to just wash it right away. There's one down. Can't really tell though. Here's a gross, nasty pink one. It's like a washboard. Yeah, don't use it on your beauty blenders. Oh, this was my newer one. Okay, this thing is not sponge friendly. Bummer. I don't even know if I should bother cleaning it. It has like this gaping hole. Almost like pendeja. I should have known. I should have known. So far this has been the best combination. My African tea soap and this thing. I like that combo a lot. So panning over here, there's a box that I use to hold the tripod. I have a drawer pulled out from my vanity, and I have a towel set here, and then I lay these brushes flat. But I have an excessive, ridiculous amount of brushes to clean, so I won't bore you. I'm going to clean them all, and I'll be right back. So this is all of my clean brushes, and the next step is to, pretty much I do this. I get the towel, and I just kind of like swish it back and forth, and I get all that excess water off, and get a Clorox wipe, and I clean the ferrule and the handle, and I kind of reshape the brush, and then what I'll do is I'll put this down, and then I'll lay them flat. I'll probably roll up the edge, because I'm so petrified that the water will get in here and take the glue off. that'll lay them flat like this. I'll lay them flat like that. So that's pretty much it. Here, let's grab another brush. And I do this to get rid of the excess water. As you can see, it's like getting a little bit darker there. Get rid of all the excess water, and then they'll dry faster. I'm still heartbroken about this. It was like a dummy move on my part. I mean, I should have known better because it had like little ridges to not like back. But yeah, I'm sad. A review of this, if you guys wanted like a first impressions, I like it. I'm not saying like go out and run out and buy it. This was 14 something. So, I mean, my little pot holder thing, yes, it's like a taco. I'm sure you can find like just an oven mitt for cheap. I couldn't find one when I was looking for one, but it has those little nubs. Does the job. It'll work. But if you don't have anything already and you want something that's like dedicated, this is pretty cool. So that was my video on how to wash your brushes. And I guess it's how to wash your brushes, different options to wash your brushes, and a first impressions on this thing right here. I feel so accomplished! I hope you guys forgive me for being gone. I promise I won't do that to you guys again. Or if I do, you guys won't know, because I will pre-film the crap out of some videos now so I can upload them and still have a consistency. Again, I say this at the end of my videos. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching my video, for making it all the way to the end, for liking the video, sharing the video, subscribing. Subscribe.